Bronzon, is that you?
I like that. I like that. How you tell me that it's love when you know it's not? How you tell me that these drugs when you know they not? Moving bud on Crawford Ave, then got your boy plenty of knots. Feel the suspense when I'm digging the plot. Get a Benz battery, a jump, we take that shit right off the showroom lot. Hit the rose pedal, maybe she love me, maybe she love me not. Dirty thermals on my musty skin, field trips to the red roof inn. Go chain around my neck, look like a country when I set up shop. Game 3 for 10 for keeping it coming in. I know real Tasmanian devils who spin and spin again. She spin, I spin again, she win, I win again. My bitch the truth, charging up that Tessie and Chanel boots. Let them loose, my niggas with the tuna and they gel boots. I'm living proof, I heard you slide with fish, we got them scuba suits. My niggas coming home soon, we dancing under that pale moon real soon. You gon' get this work real soon. Her bag just like my report card, it got a lot of C's. Y'all calling phones like it's smoke, but it's for apologies. I wrote for your favorite, 10 minutes cost apologies. For all my dogs, watch your dog, his paperwork got fleas. We buying properties, trying to set up monopolies while eating Lebanese on the tropic beach. I'm out of reach. This guy's speech from the box seats can't box me. Anytime I hit Mach 3, I end up top 3. They mock me just to watch me. I had enough of one, I told the plug I can handle 3. I'm shooting for the stars like this NASA beef. Curtains in the car, I ride around like your majesty. I watch my father put his forehead on the tapestry. The seen a nigga he had smoke with, let his llama speak. He said I'm on whatever niggas on, cause I ain't sweet. I can't let niggas play with me in front of my legacy. They green it in silence, I'm everywhere where the lettuce be. They veins full of malice and jealousy. The bitches fill the chalice and roll the weed. Your bank account childish, you looking neat. You need a role model to look for me. Her titties out like she bagging cocaine in 83. The city out, we turn Broad Street into Venice Beach. We really from the field, we tried our best to remove the cliques. Y'all use beats for help, we the niggas that's helping beats. That's word to kiss. You better tint the windows, my niggas be popping them things. You better tint the windows, my pen full of pain and drug innuendos. Yeah, you better tint the windows. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ski. Yeah. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. And you are tuned into the calm before the storm. We got the Chargers tomorrow. I got the keys to victory dropping. The keys to victory will be dropping tomorrow for that video. And you also know this video was brought to you by Sleeper by way of Hog Media. Let's get into what Sleeper is doing for the people real fast. Free $20 entry, no deposit needed. All you got to do is use code LBSBMVP. Best betting variety in the business, quick and easy withdrawal process. Sleeper will take care of you. People have been cashing out all year using all of the content creators codes, and I just want y'all to keep that up, man. Use my code if you don't got a code, LBSBMVP, and let's show these people why we run shit over here, man. The Eagles got to start having that same mindset as well. The Eagles need to start acting like they running this game. For real, man. The Eagles need to Monday night remind us of a few things. Remind themselves who they are. It's not about reminding nobody else who they are anymore, bro. Let's just call a spade, man. They got to go out there and do what they got to do. You know what I mean? They got to prove it to themselves. They got to look themselves in the mirror. You know what I mean? They got to look themselves in the mirror. They got to go out there and prove people wrong. This is not about us as fans. This is about them looking in the mirror and saying, I need to prove myself wrong or right or whatever the case may be. They got to do that. We can't do that for them. Do you want to be a collapsing football squad, or do you want to be a squad that can show and prove that they can get some things together? What do you want to be? Because at the end of the day, it's all up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you, man. And every week I keep saying, I think we're going to respond. I think we're going to respond. I think we're going to respond. But when I tell y'all this team is due to put a complete game together, bro, it's going to happen. I just don't want it to be too late. I just don't want it to be too late. I don't. With that being said, this week, I've been off for 3 days. I didn't make a video. We got some catching up to do, man. They say that Jaylen Carter is done for the season. Shoulder surgery. A lot of speculation on him not looking like himself this year. A lot of these content creators who I think are plants, they was running around here saying stuff like, well, I don't know if we can give him the type of money that he's asking for and things of that nature. Whole time he was dealing with something. If it's one guy you never heard me bash, it was Jaylen Carter. Because once a guy shows me elite play in spots where you need to be elite, I have to call you elite. Once you don't do that as often as you used to, I have to give you the benefit of the doubt and think that something's going wrong. I have to. And, I didn't think it was injury. I don't know if it was conditioning, but I always knew Jaylen Carter could be better than what he showed. My God, did you see the way that he caused a car crash collision with Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl? We know what he brings to the table. And then before we got to the Super Bowl, how he sacked Stafford on the drive where we had to sack him to go to the next round and go win that Super Bowl. We know what Jaylen Carter brings to the table, man. Maybe he hurt his stock a little bit. Maybe we can give him a little less money, but we know that that'll be a deal for us because the elite, it's not surgery. He'll be back in 2 to 3 weeks. Will he? I didn't know he was week to week. I did not know he was week to week. That's news to me. I did not know he was week to week. Correct me if I'm wrong. If he'll be back, that's even better for us, bro. If he'll be back, that's even better for us, bro. LB, what up? You heard Game new tape? I ain't hear it. I didn't know the Game dropped the new. Game, one of my favorite artists, too. You know what I mean? Game, one of my favorite artists. I ain't hear his new tape, though. I didn't know that. I'm going to do my due diligence and research that a little more. But we knew he wasn't right. That's my and if he's week to week, that's even better for us, bro. That's even better for us, bro. We got to get some shit. He be back in 2 weeks. That's cool. It was a procedure he had week to week. That's even better. We got to get this shit figured out. We got to win while he's out, though. That's the bottom line here. We have to win while missing one of our most disruptive players on the defensive side of the ball. Guys have to step up in this place. Herbert, I don't know if he's going to play or not. I'm assuming that Justin Herbert will play. I kind of want him to play. I'm not looking for no handouts. I'm not looking for no layups in this situation. But we got to go out there and handle our business, man. LB, do you think we need a new offensive consultant now in case Kevin and Nick get fired this season as an upcoming emergency plan? I think you do. I think you do. I think you need to do something about the offensive side of the ball. I think Nick Sirianni took a little too long to take this stance that he's having right now, if you're going to ask me. And it don't really matter. Honestly, y'all, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens during the week. It doesn't matter what happens during the week. Like, this don't matter. I know we like to laugh at this. We had a good time laughing at this. This don't matter that this happened during the week. It don't matter that the Lions had the Cowboys out here bear crawling. It's real quiet too. It's real quiet, That's what I was waiting for before I went live again. I wanted to see where everybody was at because the Cowboys fans had a lot of stuff to talk during our 2-game losing streak. They had a lot of stuff to talk during our 2-game losing streak. Like we really like as well as we know them. We know them better than we know ourselves sometimes. The one thing that's inevitable is that they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. But the mystery is, what are we going to do on Monday? We know what they're going to ultimately be. And that's why they're afraid of us, because they know that us at our best is parades in February. Them at their best is a 12-win season. We can laugh at these guys. We can. We can laugh at the Cowboys being pathetic again and them they're back to making draft videos. We can laugh at this as well. This happened today. I gotta put this all the way on the Summer Jam screen. We can laugh at this happening today. The Commanders putting up a bagel
a goose egg. We can laugh at the Commanders doing nothing, getting blanked. We can laugh at these guys. We can laugh at them. But nothing matters until we do our job on Monday. Nothing matters until we do our job on Monday. That's the bottom line. Mind you, they couldn't register a point against the defense that Jalen Hurts had the only perfect passer rating of the season against. The only perfect passer rating of the season against. These guys with Jayden Daniels could not muster a single point. He's injury prone. He regressed. We ultimately know what these guys are. We knew what they thought that they had the best thing since sliced bread in the backfield. They have won not a single primetime game this year. They have a franchise high in primetime games for a season. They haven't won a single one. They will miss the postseason. Their quarterback can't stay healthy. He got pushed today, and they took him out the game. He is in bubble wrap. They are tent city in Washington. Tent city in Washington. But I will say this about them. Although they are done, they are a wounded animal. They will give 110% against us. They might sit Jayden Daniels until it's time to play the Eagles. That's how much the NFL hates us. That's how much the NFL despises us. Or I should say the Commanders in the NFC East. That's how much they despise us. But this is who these guys are. Getting shut out. Getting shut out for 4 quarters, not putting up a point. Both your quarterbacks threw an interception. The Cowboys going on the road, playing against somebody with a little moxie, getting boots put on them. This is who they are. Who are we going to be Monday, man? We got business to handle Monday. You got Saquon Barkley coming out saying that the Philadelphia Eagles' energy on the sideline hasn't.
During games? Yeah. Honestly, I think it's been awful. I don't think that's piggybacks anybody, if they're being honest. We'll all agree on that.
Saquon says the energy on the sideline's been awful. You can ask anybody if we're being honest. We can all agree on that. You know what? I'm going to take his word for it because Saquon Barkley came from the New York Giants. He knows shit when he sees it. He knows shit when he sees it. He was a part of the sewer before. He knows that we're giving off a familiar odor. We're giving off a familiar odor. And he is warning us. If there's anybody that's been enthusiastic and upbeat all season, it's been Saquon. It's been Saquon. It has been Saquon, man. It has been Saquon. And speaking of Saquon, I want to give a shout out. Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me show y'all this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all this real quick. Shout out to my people, man, at To The House Collectibles, man. You know what I mean? They sent me something, man. I got a code, too. We worked out a sponsorship deal. I'm gonna do an unboxing tomorrow. Let y'all know what's in here. But y'all know To The House Collectibles, man. They make some of the fire. Some of the best things on the planet in terms of like figurines, merchandise, and stuff like that. So, yeah, I got a code for y'all. I want y'all to go grab some of this stuff that they got going on for sure. I'm going to open it tomorrow. I didn't even open it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what that's about. I'm going to put that together. I'm going to be able to have it on screen, on display down here somewhere. Let's run the table. Go. We got the power to run the table. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to us, man. Who do we want to be, man? That's what it boils down to, man. Who do we want to be? Who you want to be? The Eagles got to go out there and they got to do their job. I don't know why we can't run the ball. I don't understand it. But I'm hearing this week that Jordan Mailata is saying that the Eagles are trying to do things different in terms of running the ball. It's all, but they always say they're trying to do stuff different, man. They always say they're trying to do stuff different. Show us you're trying to do stuff different. I will say this. The route tree of A.J. Brown was extremely impressive the last game. A lot of stuff across the middle of the field. I think that we are utilizing A.J. Brown a little differently, and it's to his benefit. It's to his benefit. Mailata and Saquon did a lot of talking this week. I will agree with you, Kirsten. Mailata and Saquon did a lot of talking this week, and they got to go out there and back that up. The Eagles got to back it up. It's inside the dome. I expect Jalen to be precise throwing the pill. I expect everything to be what it's supposed to be. This team is way too talented on the offensive side of the ball to have been going out sad the way they've been going out sad the last 4 games. Way too talented on that side of the ball, man. Everybody want to blame Jalen. Everybody want to say, oh, it's Jalen. Cool, man. Cool. I like when Jalen get put in these positions because Jalen often does what he has to do to prove people wrong. He often does it. It's human nature for him, man. But, the criticism is warranted, man. The offense hasn't been good. And when the offense isn't good, you leave people the opportunity to pick their flavor of who they want to blame. Pick your flavor, man. Pick your flavor of who you want to have the blame in this. But what I'm not going to do is this. I'm not going to run around here and blame somebody with this type of hardware the way that they doing. I can't bring myself, y'all. I can't bring myself to talk greasy about somebody who got this type of hardware, though. A Super Bowl MVP. I can't do it. I can't do it. They give anybody the benefit of the doubt except the guy who went out there and got the job done. I'm not talking bad about nobody with that type of hardware. That don't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me when you running around here with people who out here having this happen. A bagel? Was it breakfast? Did they have cream cheese on it? A bagel? Dropping a bagel? A donut? A goose egg? A hard-boiled ostrich egg? A 0? Come on, bro. Come on. That's all I'm saying, bro. Generational guys or whatever y'all want to call these guys, they don't be walking around here dropping no goose. They don't be walking around here dropping no goose. The boy regressed. Y'all can make all the excuses all y'all want. I'm going to keep it a bean all the way across the board. Don, what up? I'm going to keep it a bean all the way across the board. We needed the Packers to win tonight. The Packers won because we have the tiebreaker over them. I wanted the Cardinals to beat the Rams, but that was just delusional talk. The Rams mopped the floor with the Cardinals. They kept it a little tight for a little minute. You know what I mean? They mopped the floor with them. But at the end of the day, man, it don't matter what nobody else do. It's our food to finish. I don't know if the number 1 seed is lost at this point or not, but winning the division gets you a home playoff game and let everybody else feast off themselves, man. Winning the division get you a home playoff game and let everybody else feast off themselves, man. Let everybody else feast off themselves. And that's where I'm at with it, man. I'm not worried about it. I'm not losing no sleep over what nobody else do. We are in firm control of our division. That's all that matters right now. Win your division, get a home playoff game. You're battle tested in the postseason. If you got to go on the road and touch somebody, go on the road and touch somebody. I don't care how you do it. Get back to the Super Bowl again. Get back to the Super Bowl again. It's time to put some stuff together. We had a nice little mini bye. Let's get back to the Super Bowl again. You know what I mean? Let's get back to the Super Bowl again, man. And it is what it is. Get back to the Super Bowl again, man. Now, I don't know if y'all are fans of battle rap, but I am a battle rap fanatic. In case you did not know, man. I got a track with Reed Dollars. I'm super cool with Eazy, the block captain. You know what I'm saying? Cass has been one of those guys coming out of Philly for a very long time. I remember when Cass first, I just tweeted Cass first. I just played Cass first album, bro. I just played Cass first album, and it automatically took me back to when I was young outside and in the streets. Like 11th grade, I was in 11th grade when Cass first joint came out. I remember because I'm a huge Locks fan. He had Styles and Kiss on the first joint. Styles was on Pop That Cannon, Kiss is on Let Me Talk to You. And to see them pass the torch to a guy from Philly like that, basically saying Cass got Philly. And he was down with Rough Rider, so it just made sense. Cass was just that guy, bro. He was just that guy. He was just that guy, bro. So Cass and Eazy, the block captain, battled yesterday. I know y'all been keeping y'all eyes to the promo and all of this stuff, man. And I've been in contact with Eazy during the promo and all of this stuff, man. You know, because Eazy. That's my homie. I ran into Eazy in Eagles games and all of that. Eazy's a very supportive person. Number one, you know what I mean. Eazy, when Eazy was just like catching fire, catching steam, it was around the same time we got AJ Brown. He immediately hit me up and wanted to hurt season that. I sent it to him. Eazy rocked the joint in a music video, bro. And like that's real support right there. You know what I mean? That's real support right there. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Just like I didn't have to support his battles and nothing like that, man. But that's how it go when you have a mutual respect for what somebody do and how they craft go. So I watched the battle. I automatically, in my mind, is like Eazy is just the better battle rapper, man. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? All of this, he from Pottsville and all of this, everybody saying where he from and all of this. I had this conversation with Eazy because I don't know his background. I didn't know his background until the docuseries came out like everybody else. I told him, I said, listen, it don't matter where you from. You know what I'm saying? As a person that's from Philly, 17th New York, North Philly, you are cool with me, and where you from don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me. That was the big storyline going into this. So I will say this. The battle went off yesterday. The battle ended because it got into like two little scuffles, and they ended the battle. They couldn't finish the battle. They thought it was just too much going on. We can't finish the battle. I will say this, man. Although this is an L for the battle rap culture, in my opinion, I don't think a lot of it was on Eazy behalf, though. You know what I mean? A lot of people in the building that I grew up listening to their music, their freestyles, their battles, all of that. Reed, Ness, everybody, man. I seen Freeway was there, all type of stuff like that. I don't like how Philly represented themselves yesterday, man. I don't like how Philly represented themselves. It just seemed like 30 people against one guy for no particular reason. It's a rap battle. Now, it could be reasons. It could be reasons. You know, I'm not going to say no reason because I don't know the ins and outs about what their relationships are. But the posture towards one guy was extremely hostile, it was just whack to me, bro. The only person that was chilling was Freeway came to see a battle. Everybody else came to heckle. Everybody else came to do this, do that. This supposed to be about who the best person was. Honestly, it's supposed to be about who the best person was. All the build up for this, man. You know what I mean? Philly was finally in that spot to where they could be the same spotlight like how New York got when battle rap is. We was like that close to having it. But it's like we just can't have nothing good on the underground scene of Philly, bro. We was that close to having it. And to be honest, man, the reason why the resurgence is so strong the way it is because of the work Eazy been doing the last 4, 5, 6 years in Philly with the trenches and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? So to see that happen yesterday was just weird to me, man. It was just weird to me, bro. It was weird to me, man. It was weird to me. Anthony Jetta, thank you for the super chat. He said, yo, L, who your top 5, LB? Mine, Rum, Eazy, JC, Lux, and Rock. That's a strong top five. That's a strong top 5 right there. My top 5 right now would be Lux, Eazy. This ain't in no order. Lux, Eazy. I gotta throw Geechee in there. I don't know why. Lux, Eazy, Geechee. I am a JC fan, but JC don't get them plates like that. I got Lux, Eazy, Geechee, Rock, and Surf when he get back. You know what I mean? And Surf when he get back. I think that's the top 5 for me, bro. That's the top 5 for me. Right now, Rock is just, I don't think nobody want to stand in front of Rock, bro. Right now, Rock is just, I don't think nobody want to stand in front of Tay-Rock right now, man. I ain't going to hold you, bro. I just don't think nobody want to stand in front of Tay-Rock right now, man. Tay-Rock just get better every battle, bro. And he got like 300 battles under his belt. That shit damn near illegal to keep getting better the way he's getting, bro. It's like it's almost like it's too easy for him, bro. And it's a couple guys where I see that the guys I named, I feel like it's too easy for them. Like I think it's too easy for Lux. I think it's too easy for Eazy. I think it's too easy for Rock. I think Surf makes it look easy at times. And I think Geechee makes it look easy, but in a different way from a lot of people. Because when it's time to talk to you, it's guys like Geechee, Eazy, they specialize in that, talking to what's in here. And I think in that Eazy second round yesterday, he was about to talk before the battle went left, bro. Nitty be going over people. Nitty definitely be going over people. Nitty, I would have to say in my top 5 too. Nitty, I would have to say in my top 5 too, because Nitty probably the only one. I know I named 6 people, but I'm just a Geechee fan. Nitty probably the only one that I miss shit and I catch it the second round. Everybody else, I catch it immediately. Nitty is difficult, and Nitty rapping on beat is very underrated as well. You know what I mean? LB would kill it in battle rap. I don't know, man. I just don't think that that's my thing, man, because this is my biggest issue. Like I got a lot of songs out right now, and shout out to y'all, man. I have a plethora of songs that got over 40,000 streams this year alone. I saw my recap. A lot of radio play and stuff like that. But after I record a song and I put it out on streaming platforms, I don't even remember it. I don't remember the lyrics, bro. I'll be on to the next, bro. And I think having to remember your lyrics and perform live 3 rounds in front of people, I think that shit is a very underrated skill, bro. I think it takes a select few that could do that. Mook better than Eazy when he lock in for real. I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't know. Mook is dangerous, though. Mook is dangerous. That's the battle that I really want to see. I really want to see Mook and Eazy, but I don't know, man, if I can just say Mook better than Eazy when he lock in, because Eazy is damn near unbeatable when he lock in. And I think that he was about to lock in, because one thing about Eazy is he writes up. The first round be the first round. If Eazy first round is good, and I think his first round was good against Cass, then you could expect the second round to be fire, and you could expect if Eazy first round is good, usually the second round is elite, and then the third round is elite or just below elite. But he writes up, you know what I mean? And I just think Cass just a bit outdated, not a bit, a lot. If we keep it a bean, he a little outdated for me, man. And in 5 battles in, you know, he won the battle. He did beat Hitman in my opinion. He beat Hitman in my opinion, and I think I got him in goods 2-1 either way. But he lost to Arse. Who else he battled? And I think he was about to lose this one, to be honest. You know what I mean? I think he about to lose this one, but it was a black eye for Philly for sure, man. It was a black eye for Philly for sure. People got a lot of things to say. Oh, Eazy had security and all of this, bro. He was in a position to where I think he had to, bro. He had to do that. He had to do that, bro. I just seen an interview where somebody is so disgruntled at him. You know what I mean? And I don't know all the battle rappers in the world. So I guess this was a battle rapper. He was talking about doing something to his pop outside the event. I'm like, his dad ain't no battle rapper. Just a 60-year-old man or something like that going to go see his son, bro. Come on, bro. I think it just got corny, man. And I hate it had to be our city that displays that type of animalistic trait, because we all know how we get busy out there. We get busy out there for sure, but we're so quick to get busy on another Philadelphian. We're so quick to get busy on another Philadelphian, and I don't like that, man. So I hope the battle get rescheduled. You know what I mean? But, you know, like I said, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. So let's get back to the Commanders, who did not score a single point. Laughable, in my opinion. They had all 8 pieces. Not really no excuses to me. But again, it's not about them. We could laugh at them all we want, y'all. We could laugh at Deron Bland, feet looking like the Wicked Witch of the West when the house fell on her, feet dangling off the edge of the bed. feet dangling off the edge of the bed like a lady in the night in the Motel 6. Look at his feet. We can laugh at this all we want. But what are we going to do Monday? What are we going to do Monday? Somebody said who won or did they end in no contest? It was kind of like it was, so they both had a round. And Eazy was in the second round about to go, but Eazy got to like 20 seconds in the second round. And then Cass was trying to tell Eazy to back up. You know, Eazy rap in your face. So Cass was trying to tell Eazy to back up and all of that. But it's like, and then, but it's like, it's not nothing out of the ordinary that Eazy do, though. Eazy was in good space like that. Eazy was talking to Chess like that, up close and personal. Eazy was talking to Geechee like that. Every battle, Rex, every battle. But that's battle rap, bro. And the more I see Cass come back to the culture, is like, I don't think he no battle rapper for real, for real. I don't think he no battle rapper for real, for real. You know what I mean? D-Lo said, Nitty, Clips, Rock, they the ones I watch the most, but I mess with the young boy. I like Eunice. I do like Eunice. I do like Eunice. I do like Eunice. I like a locked in twerk too. You know what I'm saying? But Clips and Arsenal was probably the first two I really watched. I really watched. You know what I mean? But to say the least, man, I'm definitely disappointed with how that all panned out, because from the outside looking in, all these guys used to be hanging around Easy, and to act like that y'all wanted blood last night was I don't know, man. I don't know, man. They would never give us a pass, so why should we? I'm not giving them a pass. I'm not giving the Commanders or the Cowboys the pass. I'm not giving them a pass. What I'm saying is it don't matter, because what I'm saying is our mission is bigger. You know what I'm saying? Our mission is bigger. The Eagles' mission is bigger than the Commanders and the Cowboys. The Cowboys are just trying to feel a momentary sensation of happiness. That's it. The Commanders are just trying to feel like, see, if our quarterback was healthy, things will be different. But shit looked the same to me. This ain't his first game all season. Y'all was losing when he was healthy too. This is the same. I think the guy only won one game this year. And he played at least 6 or 5. Just been doodle. Everybody's looking for a sense of like the Cowboys really thought they was going to make the playoffs. They were. They look at him. Look at him. Feet hanging off the bed. Like a drawn after the club. Hanging off the edge of the bed. Come on, bro. Gibbs was doing what he wanted to him, man. You know, of course, my usual instinct is to make fun of moments like this, but the business got to be handled Monday night. Because they know they're not going nowhere. They know they're not going nowhere. They know where they're going. They know they're going to the upper room at the end of the season. We're going to the playoffs, so we need to start showing signs of dominance now, in my opinion. We weren't the most dominant going into the postseason last year, but we got dominant when it was time to get there. I think we need to show somebody, we need to show at least, we got 5 games left, y'all. And 3 of these 5 games, we need to put a belt to ass to remind people what's really going on. What's really going on. That's the bottom line. We got to put a belt to behind to make people, I think people forgot who we are. I think people forgot who we are. We let the Bears beat us. Caleb Williams just threw a pick to end that game. You know what I mean? We lost to the Cowboys after being down 21. I don't respect it. I don't respect it. My whole premises is that we just need to look better for ourselves. We need to start doing the things that garners self-confidence. We do. We know who we are. We know who we are, and who we are ain't going to change, man. It's not going to change, because I don't think we're going to be a one and done. I don't think none of that. I think when we get into the playoffs, I think that I'd rather have Jalen Hurts as my quarterback than Sam Darnold. I'd rather have Jalen Hurts as my quarterback than Jordan Love or Caleb Williams in the postseason scenario, for sure. I ain't mad at nobody that's taking Matthew Stafford over him. I'm not mad. I'd rather have Jalen Ertz over Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, all of these guys who never been to where Jalen Hurts is at. All of these guys who don't even know what the air smell like in the NFC Championship or Super Bowl. I'd rather have the guy who repeatedly gets to these scenarios and does his job. So like I said, man, I'm cool whatever way it go. I'm cool whatever way it go. You know what I mean? Am I wrong to say I'd rather play JD over Mariota? No, D-Lo, you ain't wrong, because this is the thing. If Mariota start that game and finish that game, they score. They at least score, man. They at least score, man. This is the only way for me to describe Jayden Daniels right now. Jayden Daniels is, in my opinion, the most exciting mid quarterback in the league. He's so fun to watch be mid. It's so fun to watch him be mid. Do that make sense? He gonna run around. He gonna make a 4-yard scramble look so crazy. He gonna dive for it. He gonna look all awkward, running all high like he in a damn marathon. My man run like he like a Nigerian cross country runner. He run all high, chest all up, just looking to get hit. Looking to get hit. Then he throw an interception on the screen pass, trying to chase the guy down, get pushed. Now it's Tent City. Tent City. Tent City. The Commander sideline this year been looking like some type of concentration camp. Just tents always up. It look like the circus, the big top circus over there. It's a tent always up on the sideline for the Commanders. And my God, what the medicine ball they threw Zach Ertz. I never wanted Zach Ertz to play for that franchise, bro. I hated him in a uniform. I hated him bailing Jayden Daniels out with all them underneath dinking and dunking because he can't read his zone. I hated it. Then the medicine ball that Mariota threw him that probably ended his career. He's probably going to retire after this season. He probably was going to anyway, but what a way to go out, though. In the stadium where you won the Super Bowl at. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Zach Ertz, he passed Shannon Sharp in receptions. I think Zach Ertz should be a Hall of Famer. I do. I think Zach Ertz should be a Hall of Famer. If Jason Witten can be a Hall of Famer, then Zach Ertz should be a Hall of Famer. At least Zach Ertz got a ring. And didn't Zach Ertz break Jason Witten's record? Playing with Carson one year? I think Zach Ertz is a Hall of Fame tight end. And I think he should retire an Eagle. That's Baker. What you mean? And Louis T is the most charismatic loser of all time. Well, it goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. They make losing fun over there in the Commanders land. They make losing fun. And shout out to my old head G. Happy birthday, G. It's G birthday today, and G is a Commanders fan. G text in the group chat talking about get this win for me. I said, G, my old head, he over 50. I said, G, man, you just go on an OG walk this morning. Let the brisk air hit your face. Be thankful for all of these times around the sun. But don't depend on the Commanders for your happiness, because the shit's not happening. It's not happening. My battle rap fans, y'all ain't catch that? Remember that bar Cass said, shit's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening if you thought the Commanders was going to win today. Ain't that what, like 7 straight losses? The Commanders are ballpoint ass. I don't care about injuries. I don't care about nothing. They were so happy to die in the NFC Championship game. They were happy to get 55 put on them in the NFC Championship game. They're happy losers over there. Happy. They're happy. They beefed with us all offseason like we ain't the ones that masked up and chased them through that alley. We was the ones that put the mask on and chased them through the alley. LB, who goes off tomorrow? Smitty. Smitty and Dallas Goedert. We was the ones that put the mask on and chased them through the alley. But they want to talk to us like they won the Super Bowl. That was us though. And now that's what really bothered me all offseason about the Commanders. Y'all should be talking to the Cowboys or something like that. Don't talk to the guys that sent you to Cancun. That is a different type of delusion that they showed this offseason. But hey, they are God better than y'all God. Well, why y'all God lost? And it was just a bunch of nonsense, man. Just a bunch of nonsense, man. But at the end of the day, the day going to end, and it's going to end with an Eagles win. Tomorrow, we get off of the losing streak, Schneid, and we put things back in perspective. I actually don't care how you win. I just think you need to win, bro. Just go out there and win. You know what I'm saying? Let's get closer to wrapping up this division, because the Dallas Cowboys now, from what I saw, have a 9% chance of making the playoffs. I think 3 sperm cells have a higher chance of reaching the egg at the same time than they do of making the postseason. You only need 1 sperm cell to make. I think 3 can make it. That's how low their chances are. That's how low the Cowboys' chances are of making. They have a 9% chance. They were just running around here the last 2 weeks like a banner was going to drop. Their greatest point of the season was beating the 2 Super Bowl teams. That was the best thing that happened to them in 25 years. What happens when we win on Monday? Everybody goes back to suicide. Why? It only take us to win 1 time to put. Bro, the Cowboys lost 1 game and it's already over for them. Get back to making your draft videos. Get back to shutting up. Get back to whatever you was doing before you were so excited about winning 2 games against 2 teams that have been better than your team for the last 30 years. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. I'm going to get ready to watch Sunday Night Football. We're going to see how that shake out. Tomorrow, stay tuned for the keys to victory in the post game of the Eagles and the Chargers. We will win this game. You know what I mean? But we got to see how it go, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, though, man.
Bronzona, is that you?
I like that. I like that. How you tell me that is love when you know it's not? How you tell me that these drugs when you know they not? Moving bud on Crawford Ave, then got your boy plenty of knots. Feel the suspense when I'm digging the plot. Get a Benz battery, a jump, we take that shit right off the showroom lot. Hit the rose pedal, maybe she love me, maybe she love me not. Dirty thermals on my musty skin, field trips to the Red Roof Inn. Go chain around my neck, look like a country when I set up shop. Game 3 for 10 for keeping it coming in. I know real Tasmanian devils who spin and spin again. She spin, I spin again, she win, I win again. My bitch the truth, charging up that Tessie and Chanel boots. Let them loose, my niggas with the tuna and they gel boots. I'm living proof, I heard you slide with fish, we got them scuba suits. My niggas coming home soon, we dancing under that pale moon real soon. You gon' get this work real soon. Her bag just like my report card, it got a lot of C's. Y'all calling phones like it's smoke, but it's for apologies. I wrote for your favorite, 10 minutes cost apologies. For all my dogs, watch your dog, his paperwork got fleas. We buying properties, trying to set up monopolies while eating Lebanese on the tropic beach. I'm out of reach. This guy's speech from the box seats can't box me. Anytime I hit Mach 3, I end up top 3. They mock me just to watch me. I had enough